Okay, this is one by Gekko. I watched a previous video of his.
A lot of people being as hyped as me, and a lot of people also just being very negative. And I want to go over.
Tell us what you think about the update, guys. Tell us what you
in
think.
this part.
He
just to
plays
kind of
JP,
highlight
so he knows
certain
some of the
topics
stuff.
that I do want to
He will talk about it in more details.
Why was I happy with this update? Because I felt all of the quality of life changes that they've added from, well, that they're going to add to global on JP. Everything has been making the gameplay better, making me want to play more.
They know that this game won't survive for long, so there's no need to play. Give me a break, man.
I was hating. It is so funny, dog. It is so funny seeing people actually hate so hard, okay?
Imagine getting mad and salty because someone has different... I mean, he has a point here. The problem with Black Clover, because they're giving a lot of free stuff, free-to-play people are more competitive, and they always want to, you know, free stuff. That's the thing. The other games, like, if you're free-to-play, you give up on the leaderboard, and you literally give up. You can't compete with pay-to-win. But because, like, Black Clover M gives, like, a small chance for, like, free-to-play to stay competitive and stay on top, you know, they will always be complaining of not getting like a lot of free stuff. So that's the thing about Black Clover. That's the problem with giving like a lot of free stuff, that people would want more to stay competitive.
Because we don't know. He could be right. It could be pay to win, but we don't know. Like, is PvP still going to be fun? That's what matters. You don't need to be in top 500 if you're free to play. You shouldn't be, right? You shouldn't be. If you have fun with it, that's what matters. And if you don't, then yes, it's a bad system. Where's it?
Yeah. So that's the thing. You shouldn't be. That's true, man. If you're free to play, like, I mean, these kind of games, like, there's a point paying, like, because they will always have to give, like, pay to win people an edge. Because if they don't give them an edge, they won't be paying money anymore, and the game will just die because the developers won't get any money. So I understand the point of, like, you know, like, every game should have, every like game that want to stay for a long time needs to be like pay to win in some way. And if it's not pay to win, like, the game needs to have like really good content when it comes to characters, so they can at least, you know, sell skins and stuff. Like, you know, Call of Duty, for example, it's not really pay to win, but you pay money to buy skins for guns and characters, same as Fortnite. But for Black Clover, you didn't really pay money for skins, so they need to give Wales like an edge in some way for them to pay money. So yeah, I understand Gikku's point when he said, you know, as a free-to-play, you shouldn't be in top 500 because it doesn't make sense unless, you know, you're a genius and get all the characters that are necessary for you to win.
So counter the previous one with 5-star max skill page and awakened gear. Now this part, honestly, I think just got completely like nullified, because first of all, awakened gear, I just mentioned, like, once you get one full set, you could just transfer it on anyone. It's not like you need to build 5 full sets, right? You get one good set, but this should allow you to get max dupe for a decent amount, right? You shouldn't be max duping every single skill page as a free to play, but you could easily get
that's another point, man.
Max dupe.
Yeah, I said that before. A free to play need to focus on one team, man. You need to focus on one team. You can't max out every single character in the game. I pay money, and I'm not even halfway maxing out every single character in the game. And I paid a lot of money so far, man. Not like big amount of money compared to Wales, but, you know, a decent amount, mainly for content though.
If you really care.
Because I only play Black Clover mainly for content, man. I played it since day one, and I already decided that, you know, I'm gonna stream the game for a long period of time.
If the game does something good, I'm gonna compliment it. Okay, you gotta understand, there's so many different aspects that needs to be fixed. But when they do something good, when they fix the quality of life, when they make the game feel so much better, to the point where now I'm able to play much more on JP because I feel like it's a more complete game because of all these little quality of life things that start building up, then I'm gonna talk well about it, because
yeah, true, man. I agree.
It's not like I just it's not like
I'm really happy with all the addition they added. The past 2 weeks, like, people started hating hard on the game, and I was like, guys, it's maybe a bit too early to hate on the game. Time games like pick up later, like almost a year or 2 years later, and I'm still like 3 months in. I understand that some things need to improve, you know, like the PvP content, you know, you didn't get to play a lot with other players, even though, you know, you have a lot of characters. But yeah, in terms of content, the game was lacking. But if they had content, then the game is really good, man. The only thing they were missing was content, man. No bugs, no nothing, you know, nothing that pisses off the players about the game. The game is not too big. Like when Punch Man when Punch Man World came out, people were complaining about how big it is. Even though the game looks nice, but, you know, because it was too big, you know, people were complaining that I think it was 5 gigs or something. 6, maybe even 7. I don't remember. But yeah, it was too big for, and it was like a mobile game. It was too big for the players to install, and they were complaining. They were complaining about the story too. The story is really nice. One of the best things about Black Clover M is the story. Really well done, man. The story is really well done. The world building is fine, but the problem is, even though it looks nice, you still don't do much. So I feel like if the only thing the game is missing is just, you know, more PvP content. People need to be more competitive. You know, you only have like the arena one, but I don't know, man. It's just one thing, and your attacks are limited, like 10 attacks a day. So that's the thing. PvE content, I mean, what we have is fine, but if they keep like the events, like the boss events every week, like back to back, they do wait like a week without releasing any boss content or like any other PvE content. If they keep releasing that week by week, I'm fine with PvE. And for the world building, I mean, it's fine, but if we can like discover more, like add more maps, and maybe like, you know, players like join, make their own character, walk around like other games do. If they can do that, that would be great too. That's something I want.
Hello? I just don't understand that point of view. I don't understand that point of view, because I'm not getting more rewards because I'm talking good about the game. I made 800 videos on the game. Does that not show that I just like the game?
Grinder.
Another one.